Okay, guys, so we're talking about the week overview of the week starts Monday, the 6th of February. And this is going to be a deload week. It's going to be our final chance to do a deload on the season program, really before quarterfinals. Things are going to get, obviously, the season kicks off next week, the Open starts. There's going to be options and advice throughout the Open and videos on how to tackle that for the more elite athletes, the ones that almost know that semifinals is the sort of destination for them, that you're just going to be pretty much training all the way through the Open, and then we'll taper down a little bit for quarterfinals. And then there's going to be options for those that are a little bit more concerned about the quarterfinals, to take it a little bit easier through the Open, so you're not going into the quarterfinals under as much fatigue. But as in terms of a full deload week, this is the last chance that you're going to get to do that. And it's something I think about, a bit of a quote. I think it was Ronnie Coleman, like, everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but not everybody wants to lift heavy ass weights. And it's the same thing with deload week. Everybody wants to do a deload week, but nobody wants to take it easy and rest a little bit. You get impatient, the ego takes over and thinks that you should be doing more, you could be doing more. And then halfway through deload, you're already back to full volume training. And then that accumulation of fatigue just builds up, and you end up never getting that rest that your body needs. You go into the season a little bit beat up, and those things are going to take their toll as we go through the next sort of 3 weeks of the Open, pushing really hard each week, and then it's pretty much straight into quarterfinals right after that. You're going to be very, very fatigued. So use this week to take things a little bit easier. As the week looks now, you still have the double sessions. Most people who follow this program are hitting double sessions anyway with quite a high volume. So this is going to be a lower volume. But if you usually reduce the volume from what I write, and you look at this week, and now this might be about what you usually do, you need to take a few things away. So it's not just you're hitting now the same volume because it's written as a little bit lower. Okay, so you need to make that decision to take a few things away. And that is usually in the form of maybe doing 1 or 2 less sets than it says, a few less minutes on the EMOM. If it's 20-minute EMOM, do 12 minutes, do 16 minutes, just take a little bit away, so the volume definitely goes lower. Monday and Tuesday is very strength focused, and then with some machine work, we're taking away all kipping work for 2 full days. So you'll have 3 full days of rest from kipping gymnastics. Wednesday, we will reintroduce some gymnastics and some intensity. You'll get Thursday as a swim day, but I would suggest just taking a rest day or some like really light active recovery, like maybe just going for a long walk or something like that. Friday, we start to pick things back up a little bit again. You'll have the leaderboard workout still, and then you'll hit some decently heavy squats to get some load going back through your body. And then on Saturday, again, picking things up one more time. So you'll go into some intervals, some strength work, some skill work, and then finishing with a longer conditioning piece in the second session. But overall, this week should feel considerably easier than the previous 2 weeks, which have purposely been very, very hard. There's been a lot of maxing out. There's been a lot of very tough workouts. This week is going to be easier, so that then next week we can start ramping things back up to normal volume, hitting the open workouts really hard, still training around the open workouts, to make sure that when we get to quarterfinals, you feel ready to go. But please, this week, just have some common sense and a bit of discipline, just to take things a little bit easier on yourself, especially if you're carrying a couple of little niggles or some additional stress from other areas of your life. This is the perfect week to focus more on those things and take away from the training. So yeah, smart decisions this week, please.